Hello, let me show you how to use TestFlight with the Appcelerator Titanium development environment. So first of all, what's TestFlight? TestFlight is a way to test your mobile apps before they are released or submitted for review to the App Store team, which is really great because you get to play um, with the app on various devices and you can invite multiple users. So if we were to take a look at the App Store, this is what TestFlight looks like. You can download the app and you can invite people to be your testers. Okay, so how is this set up? Well, first of all, of course, go in to develop your app, you package it, submit it. So you will create a new version in iTunes Connect, and I currently have 1.3 created as the new version. We have some screenshots, new awesome functionality, and we are now ready to add a binary. So under pre-releases, I was able to already work with one binary, and now I'm going to add a second one. Now, the limitation in the Titanium Appcelerator IDE is that you can't just specify the build number. So you are going to specify version number, but as long as you are including 1.3.1, it's going to line up with your versions. So you can actually later go into the build menu and both are available, right? So you still can do some incrementals. There's currently a bug where you can't delete the pre-releases from the screen. I read some hacks where you can use Chrome to force the HTML that's not actually displaying the button. Okay, so we have two versions now uploaded, and we are going to invite the users to be our testers. You can have internal testers or external testers. Now I'm going to use internal tester myself here. So when you select the user to be your tester, you're going to send them an invite, and an email gets sent. Now let me go to the phone to show you what the email looks like. So when the email arrives, it's going to look something like this. Now the one problem that I found was that I normally use Sparrow client just because there are certain ways that it handles my email that I really like. Specifically the from addresses. I can send email as many different addresses. And when I press open in TestFlight, it actually does not work. So I had to go in to search for the default mail client and open the same email in this new client. So we'll go ahead and press open in TestFlight. And this registers me as the tester. That click that I did in the email was my agreement to do that. And now I can go ahead and say install. And what this is doing, which is really awesome, is it's downloading my pre-release binary. So if I go to the builds, it's downloading this pre-release that is not yet visible to my users or even to the App Store reviewers. Now, in Titanium Appcelerator, as you develop your app, you can manipulate the version number in the TiApp XML file, and this is how you can then increment it. Then you'll go ahead and publish, distribute to the store, and that's how you can add multiple binaries and then test throughout the process. All right, let me navigate back here and navigate back to the phone, which would be here. All right, in just a moment, the app is going to be installed on my phone. All right, any minute now. There we go. And so I can open the app right from TestFlight, all right? And you can see that I'm registered to test the specific app. Or I can work with the app right from my screen. And there's, of course, a nice little red icon. So red icon right here next to the name of the app. So let's launch it. All right, and so we have our app. I can verify that the Learn tab has some nice new features like the slides for studying for our class, and also the assignment checklist. And in the assignment checklist, we have a little functional system with a database. You can select a task and you say done, and this is going to move it to the done list. All right, and we can preload all the tasks for the class. So to do that, as you follow the instructions on the screen, you go to the Done tab, Reset, and da-da-da, all the assignments for the class are now in the app. Of course, I don't want to preload them all immediately because it could be discouraging to see this. So we have this little process of resetting. And so as the student now goes through the class, they can say done. And so go to the done list and see the list of assignments that are already completed, and yet assignments that are still ahead of them. And I even like the little icon because it looks like a smiley Laker face there at the bottom. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll talk to you later.